And a very good evening to all my viewers out there. This is video number 26 of my 2019 flood coverage here in Montreal. It is right now Tuesday, April 30th, 2019, 8:25 p.m. and I am here on Gouin Boulevard, west of Cap-Saint-Jacques Nature Park. And if you look behind me there, that would be in the east direction, and looking this way is in the west. And the name of this park right here, I apologize if I haven't pronounced it right. It's Parc Nature de Anse-à-l'Orme. So Anse-à-l'Orme Nature Park. And if you were to continue down Gouin in this direction, you'd eventually get to a street with the same name. And basically the street intercepts this one. And there's a river that runs parallel to that street, as I said. And that's also called Anse-à-l'Orme River. It's a very small little river. Basically leads from here all the way south, goes in the south direction, and I think it cuts off in Kirkland. And that street's completely flooded beside that river. And also here, not only is the street Anse-à-l'Orme flooded, but also Gouin Boulevard. And this is quite a fair distance from the river, so you can see just how high, and not just how high, but how far that water is flooding. I was hoping to go right to the river to show you, but can't even get that close because the river has come so far inland that it's spilled all the way here. And I'd say it would be a good maybe 5-minute walk to where the actual river is. So yeah, basically what's happening here, this is an area that I don't think has been covered much by the news, by the media. But as you can see here, there are houses, and if you go further west, if you were to continue walking straight, you would eventually get to Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue. And I've done this walk a few times. It's a good hour, 2 hours. And you get to Senneville Road, and that Senneville Road gets to Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue. So as you can see, I mean, this entire area is flooded. I was going to go for a walk through Cap-Saint-Jacques Nature Park, but obviously can't do that now. But look at this, incredible. Now I've seen cars and vehicles and trucks going up and down the street, going through the flood water. But I mean, it is quite high, so I mean, if I did have the proper tools, rubber boots, maybe some kind of protective pants, and I'm thinking of doing this. I'm thinking of investing in some kind of waterproof gear so I can actually go out into those floodwaters and show you just how spectacular it is. I mean, if I had a boat right now, whether it was a raft or a kayak, I'd probably be able to go through there no problem. But anyways, quite the disaster here. And like I said, more rain is forecast in the coming days, and we're just gonna have to see what happens. But this is, like I said, the new normal. This is what's gonna happen, I think, at least every 2 to 5 years, and I think it's only gonna get worse and worse. Let's go down here and see. It's really muddy here, but that's it's still walkable. This is a little path here on the side. Oh boy, and I just stepped in a bunch of mud. And I just got poked by a stick. It's all good though. It's all worth it. Yeah, so here you can kind of see where I'm going now. I think this is the path. This is actually the part of the nature park here. Anse-à-l'Orme Nature Park. But look here, look at all this water. It really is incredible. And all these homes here that you see on the shore, they're probably the ones right now that are feeling it quite a bit. So again, this is an area that, they don't really report much in the news. We'll go behind here a bit on this little trail. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the roads here. I'm going to actually head into this park, see if we can see any more flooding, kind of in a more natural setting in this park. And I'll resume the video in a moment here while I still have some light left, but at least I got to show you this section of street here that's been hit pretty bad. All right, so my walk into this park lasted a whole 20 seconds, and look at this. There's supposed to be a parking lot here to pay, and the only thing that's parked here is water and driftwood and all kinds of debris. And as I said, I've been losing my voice a little bit too lately because of all the talking that comes with the territory. no problems here, no complaints. And that's Lake of Two Mountains in the distance, I believe. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here, and I'll just show you one more view of Gouin Boulevard, where that flood is, and then I'm going to start wrapping up my coverage here, because the rivers have stabilized. But like I said, we're literally not out of the woods yet. We still have quite a bit of spring season left before we're out of this flood territory. And as long as the rain keeps falling, even if it's a little bit, then we're going to have more flooding. We're going to have more problems with the water rising. And don't forget, I mean, if the water is high right now, it's going to probably stay high all year. And it's going to bring us into next year. And we have, of course, I think El Nino, which is that weather pattern in the ocean, that's also expected to cause problems with the floods. So we're gonna have to see what exactly happens as we move forward. But again, just goes to show you you know, the power of nature. And like I said, these things are only going to get worse and worse. We'll just go over here now. All right, so I'm going to wrap her up here. It looks like somebody there is walking through the water, assessing things. So this is it for now. I'm going to do at least 1 or 2 more videos tonight, and further east of here, even though there's not much to see, because like I said, a lot of the waters, they managed to move the water from Pierrefonds Boulevard, Gouin Boulevard, Jacques Bizard Boulevard. They managed to block the drains that I was talking about that was leading to the river. And it's all dried up now, so really not much to see there. I will do a video soon though to show you the before and after of the flood. But for now, I'm going to wrap her up. I'm going to head back east, get on the 68 bus, and maybe I'll head to St. Anne's or something, see what's going on there. All right, more videos to come. Have a good day all.